this couple here says, I'm scared to death that I'll run out of money. He means currency. My wife and I are in our 50s and have 4.4 million. Can we retire early? Turn that currency into money, and most likely the answer is yes, you're going to stay ahead of inflation. This video is about the purposeful devaluation and debasement of the US dollar. You call it inflation, but it's actually just a devaluation, and it's caused by the math behind a debt-based fiat currency system. It always has to go down over long periods of time. The direction is always down. And when you hear about the dollar going up, it's only going up compared to other fiat currencies that are falling in purchasing power faster. So this is Truff Network or Truflation. And they say, imagine saving for 5 years and losing a third. That's the cost of ignoring inflation. No crash needed to wipe you out. Just inflation, silence, and time. And here we are at 28.2% since 2020. And moving on, we've got Darth Powell with 3% inflation. Yeah, right. So here's the end of 2019 and mid-2024 prices for McDonald's and Taco Bell. And what we've got is somewhere between 215% inflation, and the lowest one here is 68. And this is only 5 years. And then you've got Taco Bell, which brings us to this old advertisement of a beefy 5-layer burrito for 89 cents, and then $5.36 today. And then I went to Visual Capitalist for this one. It's McDonald's pricing, and this is a 10-year price increase. So 2014 to 2024. Basically, I'm rounding 200% for McChicken, and 122% for this quarter pounder with cheese meal. And down here, only 25% if you want sugar water with a little bit of color and flavor added. Then we go to this ad. I want you to listen to this. So here's the old ad that was from 1985, and then we're going to look at today. And this is from Financial Dystopia, but there's either a mistake here or it's purposely misleading. I don't know which, but check this out.
Welcome to McDonald's. May I take your order?
I'd like a
Big Mac value pack. Make it 2, please.
Hey, what's that?
It's the new value pack, see? You get a large Coke, a Big Mac, and a supersized fry with 30% more. All for just $2.59.
Okay, so let's order this exact same thing today in 2025, starting with 2 Big Macs, 2 large fries, and 2 large Cokes. Your total comes to $26.46 without taxes. I cannot believe people still actually eat this crap.
Now, I went to, got some old McDonald's. This is their original menu, and this is, the buildings used to look like this. I remember back in 1965, 66, there was one of these in my neighborhood, and I could walk there. And in that era, that's just when we left silver in coinage. And I could walk just a few blocks to one of these McDonald's, and you'd walk in, and the menu looked like this. And for a silver dime and a silver quarter, just 35 cents, you got your 15-cent hamburger, your 10-cent French fries, and you got a drink. And so let's check that out today. So here's McDonald's menu with prices. And you go down to the hamburger, and I'm just going to round to make the math easy. $4 for a hamburger instead of 15 cents. It's $4 now. Small fries, I think that's what they served back then, but fast food places are specializing now in making Americans fat. And so $3.50. So now we're up to $7.50. And then a drink, and I believe the drink then was a medium. They didn't have smalls. There was only one size drink. And so you're talking about $2.50. So we're talking about $10 basically. So what type of inflation is that? From 35% to $10 is 2,757%. But if I switch these, we can look at it not as inflation, the way everybody talks about inflation, like it's just this mysterious thing that happens, but the devaluation of the currency since then is minus 96.5% in purchasing power. That's how much it has lost since we went off of silver. So what would happen if we were buying it with silver today? So the hamburger, fries, and a drink was $10. So let's take a look at a silver dime, and I'm going to round again. So we're at $2.88 for a silver dime, and a silver quarter is $7.20. So you end up with $10.08. You've actually got 8 cents more purchasing power in silver dime and quarter than you have in the price rise of the McDonald's food. Then you've got gold telegraph. Iran will drop 4 zeros from its national currency, the rial, and rename it the Toman or Tomain. I don't know. This is what happens with fiat currency. Yes, it does. All based on confidence. We used to measure things in the millions, and then it was the billions, and now we measure stuff in the trillions. That is what fiat currency does. It's not the prices going up, it's the purchasing power of the currency going down. So if you bought this in 2013, you will be down at least 50%. Now, this is hilarious. I want you to watch this.
Nero ordered us to add copper to the silver. It's just temporary. You can barely tell, right?
We're paying soldiers double with half the silver. Genius. I'm keeping the pure ones.
Something's wrong with the new coins. I see copper. This is supposed to be worth 2 denarii? I'm charging different prices for old coins now.
Merchants won't take the coins. It's just copper.
Bread's 200 denarii. Run!
Just executed another merchant for breaking price laws. Death penalty for overcharging.
Rome fell today. This killed us. Fake money, fake empire.
And so, this couple here says, I'm scared to death that I'll run out of money. He means currency. My wife and I are in our 50s and have 4.4 million. Can we retire early? Turn that currency into money, and most likely the answer is yes, you're going to stay ahead of inflation. Real money eventually does an accounting of the expansion of the currency supply, and that was the premise of my first book. I want to thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Invest and earn up to $2,000 in bonus silver at GoldSilver.com. It's easy. Step 1. Open any GoldSilver storage account excluding IRAs. Step 2. Purchase your precious metals. Step 3. Get up to $2,000 in bonus silver dropped straight into your vault. Visit GoldSilver.com/free silver to claim your silver.